Today I'm going to tell you about the many wonders of the Great Barrier Reef, the biggest coral reef in the entire world. It's so big astronauts can see it from space. The Great Barrier Reef is located in the Coral Sea next to the coast of Queensland, Australia, and is home to many different sea creatures including fish, sea turtles, giant clams, seahorses, sea snakes, nabiranch, stingray, sharks, and many more. There are over 1,500 different species of fish in the Great Barrier Reef, including clownfish, redbass, redthroat, emperor, and several species of snapper and coral trout. The Great Barrier Reef is about 500,000 years old, but has changed a lot over the years. It definitely looked a lot different back then, but it's kept its current look for about 6,000 to 8,000 years. But it makes you wonder how it's formed. According to the Australian Institute of Marine Science and other scientific research, the current reef started to form during the last glacial maximum. This time, which occurred about 26,500 years ago to 19,000 to 20,000 years ago, led in notable environmental developments in the region, including a climatic drop in sea levels. The land that forms the base of the Great Barrier Reef is the remains of sediments of the Great Dividing Range, Australia's largest mountain range. About 13,000 years ago, the sea level was 200 feet, 61 metres lower than the current level, and coral started to grow around the hills of the coastal plain, which had become continental islands. The sea level remained to rise during warming period, as ice caps melted. Most of the continental islands were sunk, and the coral survived to form the reefs and cays, low elevation sandy islands of today. Now, going back to what kind of species of sea animals there are. You already know there are an incredible 1,500 species of fish, but did you know there are an amazing 6 species of sea turtles? They are green sea turtle, leatherback sea turtle, hawksbill turtle, loggerhead sea turtle, flatback turtle, and the olive ridley come to the reef to breed. If that isn't incredible enough, there are 17 species of sea snake that live on the Great Barrier Reef in warm waters and are more common in the south section than the north. And of course whales, dolphin and dugong can also be seen in the Great Barrier Reef. Let's not forget the Great Barrier Reef isn't just an ocean, it also houses 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands. The reef is home to 215 species of birds, including 22 species of seabirds and 32 species of shorebirds that visit the island or nest or roost on the islands. The white-bellied sea eagle and the roseate tern are often sighted. Also, saltwater crocodiles live in the mangrove and salt marshes on the coast near the reef. Also, there are 15 species of seagrass found near the reef that attract the dugongs and turtles, and provide habitats for the fish. The most common types of seagrasses are Halophilia and Halodule. The Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Area is classified into 30 bioregions that consist of distinct types of reefs, including crescentic reefs. Shapes like crescents, as the name suggests, are the most natural shape of the reef in the core of the system. These types of reef are found circling Lizard Island as well as far north of the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park and in the Swain Reefs. Flat reefs are recognised as planar reefs are located in the north and southern parts near Cape York, Pensacola, Princess Charlotte Bay and Cairns. The north part of the Great Barrier Reef stars ribbon reefs, which are tight and winding in deltatic reef, and as the name applies, follows river deltas. Fringing reefs which connect to the mainland are uncommon. Most transpire in the southern part of the Great Barrier Reef and are connected to high islands such as Whitsunday Islands. Lagoonal reefs are located in the southern Great Barrier Reef and further north off the coast of Princess Charlotte Bay. The Great Barrier Reef is an incredible place in the world, and you probably think it's going to stay like that for a very long time. But you are wrong. At the moment, the Great Barrier Reef is under great threat from climate change, pollution, and shockingly endangered fish are suffering. The biggest threat to the Barrier Reef is climate change. Warmer ocean temperatures are putting stress on coral and is causing coral bleaching. The reefs are essential to the survival of several endangered species, so much so that in 2004, the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority increased the amount of highly protected zones by almost 30%. As a major tourism hotspot, approximately 2 million people visit the Great Barrier Reef every year according to the government. There is widespread concern that such extreme tourism might be harming the delicate reefs. Pollution is another major concern, as another oil spill transpired in 2010 when a Chinese coal-carrying ship ran and struck the ground on the reef, leaking a 1.86 mile long strip of oil and destroying cherished coral and aquatic life. Decreasing water quality is a significant factor in the pollution of the Great Barrier Reef. During tropical floods, runoff carrying fertilizer and pesticides is disposed into the reef's waters and cripples its delicately stable ecosystem. The runoff dilemma is made worse by the loss of coastal wetlands along the Queensland coast, which serves as a natural filter for toxins. The area of wetlands in the Great Barrier Reef catchment has declined by over 50% according to the Great Barrier Reef Coastal Wetlands Protection Programme. So, the Great Barrier Reef has been around for thousands of years. How much longer is it going to be around for? Nobody knows.